Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Arc Raiders video. Well, the shared watch event is here and I completed it in one day. Yep, I got all the different rewards and I got some merits to get it done the easy way. And today, I'm gonna show you how you can get it done as well. So you know what to do. Lego! So thanks for our sponsor today. Now the shared watch event is completed. I got it done in one day. Today, I'm gonna show you how you can get it done as well. It's all about going to the Hidden Bunker event. Now, over here at the Hidden Bunker event, right over here underneath the departure building by the fuel lines, well, there's going to be plenty of arcs that spawn in. Me, I'm always a friendly guy, so I'm in a friendly lobby. Now, the way this is gonna work out, I'm gonna show you a full run of me getting this done. Now, when you spawn in over here, there's going to be 2 bastions and 1 bombardier. Depending on what side you spawn in on, you should go ahead and just start engaging them. In order to do this the easy way, the loadout I prefer is a couple Wolfpack rounds and of course bring a hole cracker, take these guys out. Save your Wolfpack grenades for the bombardier. Alright, now after you finish taking out said bombardier, we're going to move on to the 2 different bastions. And then afterwards, we're going to kick back, relax, and wait for them to spawn back in. You see, there's a total of 6 of these huge arc enemies that can spawn in during one raid, which is going to give you a ton of XP, as you're about to see. Now, I got this done in 4 raids, essentially 4 different raids of the Hidden Bunker. So the only issue that you need is to wait for the Hidden Bunker event to pop up. The problem is it only happens like a few times a day, but that's enough to get it done in one day. You just need to run this Hidden Bunker event 4 times. You essentially are done with this, but you need to take out all of these arcs, right? So you need to take out a total of 6 in one run and do that bad boy 1, 2, 3, 4 times and you are good to go. Now from there I'll run back over here and this is the second bastion. Now along the way I am taking out other arc enemies as well, hornets, wasps and stuff like that, but we're getting shared XP, which is pretty cool. I do believe you just need to land a few shots on the enemy and it will count as you getting a full amount of XP. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's super easy to do. Even if that is not the case, you just need to come over here and wait for the enemies to spawn in, like you see them just spawn right on my neck. Yeah, the faster you take these enemies out, the faster they will spawn in. It does take a couple of minutes for these guys to spawn in, so you know, just keep that in mind. It's probably going to go 0 to 30 for a couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden arcs will start spawning in just like you see right here. Now the lobby I was in was absolutely amazing and these guys was doing work. Wolfpack grenades was going off and well, the bombardier is already down in a matter of seconds, which is good. Like I said, you get some shots on them and I do believe you get your XP, but don't quote me on that. Okay, now that we have finished taking out said bombardier, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna loot it, and then we're going to move over to the next area to get our farm on yet again with some more of these huge arc enemies. So yeah, this is the money spot in my opinion. You can go after the matriarch, you can go after the queen, but in my opinion, this is super easy to do and you shouldn't have any issues at all doing this event. So once again, I'm headed back to that same area. We're going wash and repeating to the same 2 areas over there on this side of the bunker, then back over here on this side of the bunker. Wash, rinse, repeat, back and forth. All of this in one raid. And as you can see, there is plenty of arc that are around. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run over here just to get his attention. And all right, let me go ahead and take a couple shots at him. Now that I have his attention over here, now let me run back over here and get everything going. All right, now that I'm back over here, now that you will be back over here, trust me, this is a good spot to save yourself. Don't do this out in the open. I mean, you can, but it's very risky and you can easily get taken out. All right, so you come back over here or you go over there on the other side, the other departure building, and you get a little bit of cover and you just start taking out arc, just like you see me doing right over here and like you see me doing earlier. that is essentially the route and the plan in order to get XP, which will give us a ton of merits, which will give us progress for this event. And it worked out pretty freaking good. Like I said, I ran this 4 times and I was pretty much done with this event. Now, the footage I'm showing you right here is all from one raid. This is the same raid. I know. How insane is that? You get yourself a ton of ARC enemies inside of this raid. So, be patient. Make sure you bring yourself a ton of Wolfpack grenades. In my opinion, I would say 3. You know, you want to save 2 of those bad boys for the bombardiers that are going to spawn in, just to take out the small little surveyors that they are annoying, you know, and then you get a little couple damage on the bombardier. 2 of those will take out a bombardier real easy, and a couple hole cracker shots to that, and the bombardier will be down. The bastion, it does take a little bit longer in my opinion, but it's easier to take him out. You know, you just need to avoid the fire. The bombardier, on the other hand, you got those surveyors surveying and trying to direct missiles towards you, and then you have the bombardier that's shooting extra missiles towards you too. So it's a pain, my dude. It's a pain, but that is how you're going to get it done. Super easy peasy. Come over here to the Hidden Bunker event and get your form on taking out the bastions and taking out the bombardiers. And speaking of bombardiers, like I said, I was in a good lobby, so they are down for the count as far as the surveyors are concerned. And well, the bombardier is right over here. Like I said earlier, look, you want to get some cover. If you're in this situation, you can head over to the other side of the departure building, or you can go inside of the Hidden Bunker if it is indeed open to get some cover, because those shots can be devastating from the bombardier, just like you see right there. And it is a pain in the ass once it's just the one bombardier over here in Hidden Bunker is open, and a lot of the other raiders are getting their loot on inside the Hidden Bunker. So now it's just me and maybe a few guys left. So I was dinking and dodging right over here, and well, I finally got it done. Not the best spot to get in to take out this bombardier. It's definitely better over on the other side of the departure building, but you know, I got it done, and the bombardier was down for the count. Easy peasy. Nice. Quite a few enemies we have taken out so far. So let's head back over here and let's get our loot on for another bombardier that is down for the count. Now, as soon as I did that, I was like, oh, there's another bastion, which is a good thing. So, hey, I'm all about the XP and the merits. You know, the rewards and all that other good stuff it's good. You know, the goop is good, the loot is good, but damn it, the XP is better. So just focus in on getting your XP. Like I said, don't quote me on this, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you just need to get off one shot on the said arc enemy, and if it goes down, you get shared XP. I do believe that's how it worked, but like I said, don't quote me on that. All right, so we're gonna come over here, we're gonna take out this bombardier, which is a little bit hard of an angle. It can definitely be a little bit worrisome sitting on top over here. So like I said, go over to the departure building right to the right of me. It makes it easier, but I kind of was cut off, so I couldn't go over there. So I was stuck over here, and well, the other raiders helped take him down, and just like that, he's down for the count. Now, I keep saying this, and I'm gonna say it again, don't quote me on this, but I do believe if you just get a couple shots off and the enemy goes down, which means it gets killed, you get shared XP, because I only got a few shots off on a couple of these bombardiers, and well, it still counted, and I still got a ton of XP. This is all of the different enemies that I got during just one run. So I'm showing you just one run and all of the XP that I got from said run, right? And here it is right here. We got ourselves a whopping 44,000 XP, and we got ourselves 216 merits. Now, we only need about 1,000 merits to get this done. And as you can see, we got ourselves a ton of rewards and a lot of progress towards our event. So I believe this is the way to go. Now, I'm just showing you the ending result of the second run. So this is my second time going back in a Hidden Bunker event in that hour that it was allowed. You know, it's only going to happen a few times a day, so you can get a few runs in 1 hour. this is the second run, this is the XP that I got, and all of the different rewards. So like I said, it's only going to take you a few runs to get this done. And yes, you can get this done in one day, just like I did. All right. Now from there, I went back again, right into the hidden bunker event. Yes, it can get done in one day. So back again, 48,000 XP this time, and a ton of rewards as well. So look, this is the money spot for me. During our very first event, I did this. It can work differently. During the Flickering Flames event, you needed candleberries to get yourself more XP. This time, you just need straight XP, which is pretty freaking easy to get. Here's the next run that I did. 30,000 XP and 37,000 roughly. I mean, it was easy, my dude. And just like that, I was pretty much done. The last run that I did was just for a little bit of XP to get me right past to the final mark. I only needed like, a couple more kills, and well, I was well over the amount. So if you want to get this done easy, get it done today, by far, come over to the hidden bunker. It is the easiest way to get this event done, and you'll be able to get your slugger outfit and everything today. But for right now, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing? Welcome, and don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo Gaming, upload a wide variety of videos, range from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one.